We have covered most of the problems of our life, the complicated existence, and we ought to also go into whether it is possible to end sorrow. I think we ought to talk it over together and go into it rather deeply and find out for ourselves what are the implications of sorrow, and whether sorrow and love can exist together. And what is our relationship to the sorrow of mankind? Not only our own personal, daily grief, hurt, pain, and sorrow that comes with death. And also, as we are pointing out the other day, mankind has suffered thousands of wars. Wars that seems to have no end. We have left to the politicians all over the world to bring about peace. And what they are doing, if you have followed them, will never bring peace. They're all preparing for war. When you prepare, you are going to have some kind of blow-up, whether in the Middle East, here in the West or far West or in Asia. And we human beings never have been able to live in peace with each other. We talk about it a great deal. The religions have preached, talked about peace. Peace on earth and goodwill and so on. But apparently that has never been possible to have peace on earth, and the earth on which we live, which is our earth, and not the British earth and the English, French earth and so on. It's our earth. And apparently we have never been able to resolve the problem of killing each other. Probably we have violence in our heart. We've never been free from any sense of antagonism, any sense of retaliation. Never free from our fears, sorrows, wounds, and the pain of daily existence. Except for the very, very, very rich and the people who have position, apparently all the rest of us can never have peace, comfort, always in travail. That's part of our life, part of our daily suffering. And this suffering, without love, man has tried in many, many ways to be free from it. He has suppressed it, escaped from it, identified himself with something greater, handed himself over to some idea, some ideals, beliefs and faith and so on. But apparently, this sorrow can never end. We have become accustomed to it. We put up with it. We tolerate it. We never ask ourselves seriously, with a great sense of awareness, whether it is possible to end sorrow. And we also should talk over the whole immense implications of death. Because death is part of life. Though we have postponed, avoided even talking about it, it is there. So we ought to go into that too. And whether love, not the remembrance of pleasure, which has nothing to do with love and compassion, whether that love and compassion, with its own peculiar, all-comprehending intelligence, whether that love can exist in our life. These are the problems or questions which we are going to talk over together this morning. First of all, do we as human beings want to be really free from sorrow? Or we have never actually gone into it, faced it, and understand all the movement of it. What are the implications involved in it? Why human beings who have so extraordinarily clever in their technological world, why sorrow has never been resolved?